Welcome to the Mussar video blog. Well, we had the great pleasure of visiting family over Pesach, and we were in the United States. And one of the days when we were there, we were driving along, and there was a big sign, a billboard. It was an advertisement for the United States Marines, and the caption kind of caught my eye. I said, "Ooh, that's a powerful message." And it said, "A commitment to something greater than themselves." Again, I'll say it again. A commitment to something greater than themselves. Okay, that's the U.S. Marines, and I'm not here to discuss what the meaning of it is vis-a-vis the Marines, and you could figure that one out. But I think the message from a Muslim perspective is a really powerful message. And I think it's really relevant even to this time of year. And we spoke last week about that we're in the time now of the counting of the Omer. And the idea is that from Pesach, we're counting 49 days till Shavuos, when the Jewish people stood at Mount Sinai, received the Torah. And our sages tell us that when they stood at Mount Sinai, they were in total unity, which is an amazing thing. If you imagine a whole bunch of, millions of Jews being unified with each other, that's amazing in and of itself. But in order to get to that state, they had to do something, and that was they had to get outside of themselves. Each person had to say, it's not about me. There's a higher, greater good involved in this. And I have to let go of my own personal hang-ups and my own misgivings, weaknesses, failings, you name it, because there's a greater cause. I have a commitment to something greater than myself, just like the Marines. And the Jews were able to achieve that. They were able to get outside themselves and reach a state of unity. And then they could achieve the highest level of spirituality. God spoke to them at Mount Sinai. So moving that over into a personal level, sometimes in life we have challenges. And if it's about me, then I can say, well, I really wanted to overcome this challenge, but I just don't feel like it. And if it's about me, so if I don't feel like it, I won't do it. Because at the end of the day, it's what I feel like doing. But if I say, wait a minute, it's not about me. There's other people. There's people that are part of my family, friends. There's people of the world. There's humanity. And I can't just do what I want. I have to be committed to something outside myself, something more important, something greater, the greater good. And when a person thinks in those terms, so when he says, oh, I don't feel like it, well, okay, you don't feel like it. That's true. But it's not about me. It's about something greater. And so even if I don't feel like it, I'm going to push. I'm going to do what I have to do because it's important to the people that care about me, that love me, that I love. Like I said, it's important to everybody. And if you can take it even to a higher level, God created me. God keeps me going. God sustains me. God gives me everything I have. And so, if I can get out of that selfish mode, it's about me. No, it's not. It's about a greater good. It's about other people. It's about God. It's about the whole purpose of creation. The more that a person can expand the pettiness of life into something bigger, the much easier it is to accomplish these things. And it turns a person into a much more spiritual, giving person, which is kind of what we all want to become. So keep in mind, it works for the Marines, it'll work for us. A commitment to something greater than themselves. See you next time.